Hello there, friends, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm Ollie Johnson, joining me is Sam Congrave. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Ollie. I'm doing good.
Good. Now, while I set up the stream on the tablet so that I can see any potential comments, why don't you tell us about your day? What have you been up to?
Well, let's see. I went out to a meeting to see how Nicole is doing in terms of the social work and everything. I went for a walk in the snow. What remains of the snow. And I checked on my orders I've checked on my orders of the Blu-rays that I ordered a few days ago to see how they're coming. Well, I ordered the first two parts of the final chapters of Dragon Ball Z Kai, because might as well have the whole Buu saga, not just the last little bit.
Yeah.
The replacement, the Australian version of My Hero Academia Season 1, because it's Region B, so I can actually watch it, because it turns out getting to Season 1 in English is very difficult. And one of the people I usually buy things from got a piece of My Hero Academia merchandise from Japan pretty cheap, so they're sending that to me.
Okay.
You know those little Sum things? Have you seen those Disney Sum things that they sell usually?
Yeah. I'm just going to send
It's one of them, but it's My Hero Academia.
And I don't expect it to turn up, but on the off chance that it does... Yeah. Okay, well I can see comments now, let's get going.
Well, test. I see it.
The control's power is like... No matter how many charger cables I buy, none of them seem to last long. Does anyone know any good makes of Android phone / USB charger cables? In the comments, please.
I have a few chargers that I use, but me and Liz alternate them. And they seem to work well on my tablet.
I can't help but wonder what kind of keyblade we're going to get from this.
One that has rickets and scurvy.
That affected ocean-bound travellers at the time. I assume that... Yeah, I assume that... Ah, shit. I was going to say, I assume that the ultimate weapon will have something to do with synthesis.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a swimming mechanic now. That's new.
Girl.
I do.
Remember how fucked up that movie was? I don't even think
it was hilarious.
I don't know. I think Liz has seen Battle Royale. She's seen all kinds of fucked up stuff, but I don't know how she'd deal with the drill bra.
Oh my god, this scenery. No.
I was talking about the movie The Machine Gun, saying,
I've seen that.
What? You've seen The Machine Gun? What, the one with the woman with the drill bra? Oh god, she has seen it.
Yeah. But it's from the same director as Battle Royale, to be fair.
Oh, I think I had it at one point, that's how Liz saw it.
Yeah. I still have the Blu-ray.
I think it was on Netflix for a time. There was also a spin-off with the girl that got stabbed in the head.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
So can someone breathe underwater now? Or do I have to
I think
worry?
maybe into Atlantis that time has kind of made it so you can.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's just a stingray. Well, I already like this level better than the last Kingdom Hearts. I mean, better than the last Pirates of the Caribbean Kingdom Hearts level. I mean, it just looks nice. And I realise that's a shallow reason for liking a level, but Ah, well. Ah, you can use his Keyblade as a propeller. Oh, God.
Right.
Like, this level looks nice, but it's going to be the annoying underwater level, isn't it?
Oh, crap. Oh, Vic Mignon has been fired from Dragon Ball Super as well now.
What, from Funimation?
Yeah, they fired him.
Oh, shit. Huh. I mean,
Yeah,
I knew it was a bit annoying, but I didn't think it, you know.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, it's not just Rooster Teeth who kicked him out, it's literally Funimation as well from the looks of it.
Really?
Apparently, when someone tries to mention, someone apparently has mentioned that all they did was make a video to say they've heard both sides of the story, and they were trying to be balanced about it, and the Anime News Network called them a Nazi and then blocked them.
Huh. Enthusiast press is always got to be taken with a grain of salt, I find.
I found it's really hard to trust journalists at the moment when it comes to these things.
Well, as I say, enthusiast press always has a vested interest.
Well, yeah, oh yeah, I don't know if you saw the thing this morning when I showed that apparently the British press was pissed off that Nicola Sturgeon went off to the States.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
the whole, this has a reek of, what the hell do you think you're doing, get back in the kitchen vibe to it.
Well, you know who owns the media, don't you? And you know.
Yeah, I know the Tories own it.
Well, Tory contributors own the media, so they're going to find a problem with anyone who's not on their side, and conveniently.
Well, yeah, of course they do. But no other country leader gets this. I mean, at the moment, the big worry at the moment is David Mundell has said he's moving his offices from Edinburgh to England. You know, somewhere he has no business being. And they might give him there's worry they might give him colonial powers.
Fucking hell.
Because they don't see Scotland as a country, they see it as a colony or a region.
It's not what it is, though.
I know it's not what it is, but they don't care. They're Tories. Evil bastards.
It's getting cozy down here. Be careful.
Yep, Goofy can talk underwater.
Of course he can.
Seriously though, can people just not with the being creeps? How about that? Can people just not? Oh, there are C versions of each magic. I wondered whether or not using thunder might go badly for me. Hey Sam, is Tess still dead?
Yeah.
That's a weird Twitter account.
It really is, and a very situational one. They also had, I think they had, is Crash Holly still dead?
Maybe you can clear him away from a distance.
See fire.
So we're trying a new McCoys. They're called Muchos. Folded cut crispy tortilla snacks.
Ah. How are they?
Oh, they're nice actually. I've had some sweet chili chicken.
Ah.
And Liz has nacho cheese.
Yeah. Ah.
Whoa! Something's glowing. That seems suspiciously convenient. I'll check it out.
Oh, someone liked the tweet that I put out about the stream.
But Donald, no pirate worth his salt ignores treasure.
Well, that was predictable.
Right, like this slightly got the slightly obvious safety at the time. I like this sparkle. Hey Jim, hey Jim, get off the way, Jim.
Get them.
Chops. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, Ollie, this is a serious matter indeed. So naturally, you'll be spending a week in the tiger pits. Yes, because you clearly got the idea from Spines in Brine, so we'll have to explain about that and get that taken off the air. You haven't even seen that advert. Right, heck. Spines in Brine are so bloody cheap, I can afford to become some sort of serial ass nest. I saw what you've done. I are telling the police.
I can afford to do that because spines in brine are so bloody cheap.
They cost not lots.
Well, that's just stupid.
Yes, it is, Jim. There are no adverts on, whatever shall we do?
Murder people. Good plan, short man.
Where they kill all those old people by putting them in an oven.
Oh, I learned Thundaga. Cool.
Oh god, remember how broken that move was in the previous games?
Yeah. I suspect I shall be using it a lot. Spines in brine. They cost. Oh, I can summon Ariel. I get Antarctica level.
Joe Hendry did a video where he was mocking a guy whose entire gimmick is he stalks people with a video camera that still uses cassettes. So Joe made an entire video about telling him to convert to DVD.
Get a digital camera, you...
It's more than twice the memory. Ooh, shut up, use DVDs.
Oh... Sounds amazing. I've gotta look that up.
He's got a channel on YouTube you can actually watch some of his videos on.
It's our very own ship!
Are you certain about that?
Huh? What? Jack?
Finders keepers.
How'd he get here so fast?
He uses a
Mine.
keyboard
Sammy.
that's not plugged in.
Jack, you already have the Black Pearl.
He's wearing a
Aye. To
mask,
which
but
this
we
ship
know who
holds no
he
candle.
is.
Bus, take what you can, mate. Now then, my
So
ship
yeah, it was no
has
real
a
big
captain,
problem. Just,
but it does
you know,
appear I'm in need
having
of a
to change
crew.
all my passwords and stuff. But I've informed the police, so
Suppose
you're
you'll
going to
have
jail.
do. Don't dawdle. I'm aboard. Ready now, helmsman?
Ready enough, Captain, but aren't we kinda trapped?
Now, sure. I know you've made passage through straits far more dire than this. Just follow your heart's command.
Well, that was lucky.
Make way!
I actually think I'm quite liking this level so far, as Pirates of the Caribbean levels go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Charger cable keeps falling out. Your new and improved ship, the Leviathan, boasts a range of impressive features. Land attacks on enemies and successfully perform other actions to fill the gauge. Once the gauge is full, press triangle to unleash a powerful attack. While at the helm... Okay.
The cards say I should replace you.
True pirates!
Aye, the sea's yours to explore.
The
Don't let this chance
bonkers
sail
crippled
by.
on. Pay no attention to them. Keep in mind, evil people come back as cripples.
Wait, you mean Stephen Hawking?
Yes, David. Stephen
Great!
Adolf.
Hear my call, I'll say.
She's got nothing on the pearl, mates.
Oh, I think the guy who actually ran England, the English Football Club, actually did say that.
Glenn Hoddle.
That makes it, yeah, that's what makes it worse, is that he did actually say things like that.
Huh.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
But I was in the middle of kicking ass.
That ship.
Oh, but look, this time there's somebody aboard.
Isn't that...
Not the merry company I'd hoped for. Harley!
a black coat?
Of course.
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it, that they do me the honor? Never count your cards until they've all been dealt.
Be right back, I'm just gonna put...
Jack,
Yeah,
don't you
this is
give this
getting on.
creep the time of day.
Come now. Are you really so unsophisticated that you decline a gentlemanly conversation?
What'd you say?
Sora,
Oh.
stand down. It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
Ah, yes. And how could I love games and contests without honoring the rules? Because only by winning fairly does victory have any savor at all.
But, of course, the code is actually more guidelines than rules. Speak your piece.
I am looking for a box. A chest, perhaps.
Hmm.
You know the one.
Yes. Maybe. No, I know of a box. But said box is not a box you want to trifle with, mate. Trust me.
Really? A wager, then.
And of what nature would this wager be?
What say we have a little race to that charming port town which you hold so dear?
Port Royal.
Yes. Whoever reaches it first is the victor. And the stakes? You tell me all about that chest.
Against what?
I will get you whatever it is you want.
Done!
Jack?
Then we have an accord. Now, let us begin.
All hands! Prepare to make sail!
But Jack!
Drop canvas!
Hey! Jack!
Whippoorwill, lads!
Jack, listen!
What?
Oh, you can't let him get his hands on that box. Do you really know whatever it is that he's looking for?
Let's just say there's a potential possibility he wants the chest containing Davy Jones' heart. Because I haven't the foggiest notion why he'd covet the blighted thing.
Is it a black box?
It is more black than blue, so yes.
Do you think it's the one?
And winning the race would keep it out of Organization 13's hands.
Ah, and there's
Hey.
Sora and Ollie.
You're
going over the seas, surrounded
What are
by
you three
seamen.
muttering on about?
Basically,
swallow.
Sperm
we need to
whales
win
and
this race.
semen.
Sperm whales and
Precisely.
seamen.
No purchase, no pay. You might have the makings of a pirate after all.
Yeah! Cannons!
First one to Port Royal wins.
And I say we make it interesting. Let's try those cannons.
Get him!
We gotta stay away from those.
All right!
Sora!
Cannons!
Fire, Sora!
Get him! Get him! He's right on our stern!
Fire, Sora!
Okay, I'm back.
Huh.
My OVC.
He's
Yes.
right on our stern! Cannons! Go!
Remember when Emil used to work for Valentine's Day, David, for hitting every year?
Yeah.
The most disturbing Valentine's Day thing ever. The guy in my class used to keep watching the Milkman one because it, I don't know, maybe because it was just disturbing.
That's it.
Yeah.
Done that now.
Go, go, go!
Oh, David. He did a thing on why he's doing his he did his thing on his Patreon, like why he's doing that instead of monetizing. He kept referring to YouTube as lizards or, you know, inhuman people with vacuums.
Huh.
Mentioning it's not very easy to market weird, and that's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm just hoping for another burnt face man.
We won the race. Yeah, when he opened his Patreon, I asked him, any chance of more burnt face, man? He went, sure. And then I pledged to his Patreon. I stopped pledging when they did that thing where they were,
Clear! We got this one in the bag.
that when Patreon did that thing that fucked over a load of creators.
That's fair enough.
The game isn't over until
Nicole,
it's over.
no, put that stuff down. No, no, no. It's not for you. But it's not for you. Don't play with pens. Like, stab yourself in the eyes. You've gotten your pen and your diary and stuff.
Make ready to return
Going
fire!
at it. Yeah, that's...
Aye, aye!
down there. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah?
I know.
What's up?
My next door's throwing their dogs out and they're fighting, so...
Cannons! Take this! Get him! Take this! Let's do this! We've got him now!
Okay.
Hear my call!
Enjoy the locker, mates!
Fire! Cannons!
Huh. His ship can teleport. That's...
Of course it can. The ship. Why wouldn't it teleport?
Get him!
many reasons.
Yeah. If this wasn't a Kingdom Hearts game.
Yes.
I mean, a guy surfs on a cloud, but suddenly a teleporting ship is suddenly magic to you.
Chopper, the massive yacht.
Yeah.
Board the ship.
Oh, stay there. No more going there, okay?
Another game it is, then.
Back off! Back off!
Oh.
Here we go! We got this! Try this!
How goes the seas? Oh, well, I'm liking it so far. At least more than I did the last Pirates of the Caribbean level in these games.
Thank you! Here we go!
Okay. Oh.
Magnificent. I salute you all, gentlemen.
You're up to something.
Perish the thought. I know when I've been outdone.
You were outdone before you even started, mate. But I admire your conciliatory way of conceding defeat.
Yes. Now I believe I owe you your prize. But I neglected to ask what it is that you want. Perhaps you'll enlighten me.
Aye, that's easy. I want the chest that's aboard the Dutchman.
No, Jack! Don't tell him! Really?
Not good.
Oh,
This
Jack.
game needs more Captain Planet.
Well, I didn't tell him which Dutchman.
Actually, I outwitted him.
You knew he'd tell you where it was.
I've always been far more interested in the long
Still there,
game.
Ollie?
Now let's see where it
Yeah, I'm
takes
still there.
us.
Okay, sorry, this was very quiet.
That
I didn't know
is-
we
Well, it
lost
sounds as though
connection.
you
If
don't
you stay
require my
apace.
company, so I'll depart. What makes you say that?
What the fuck does that even mean?
After him.
Toss him overboard.
There's no point.
Why not?
I'm
The
sorry,
ship's
Nicole.
listing near
No, the
Tascapas
joke
from
wasn't
that
funny.
cannon fire. She'll be needing repairs. Best make berth at Port Royal.
What?
Look for crabs. They'll set her right.
Crabs? Why crabs?
Shut up,
Never
fool.
mind the particulars, mate. The white crabs. Savvy?
Well, Sam is here. Ian went
Aye,
far
aye.
behind. I just don't want to be a third wheel.
That was close.
Having trouble understanding why you don't think we'd need anyone in the audience, but okay.
Oh, good. Now we've got crabs.
I've got to find 300 crabs.
Which, of course, all pirates had in the day.
And Ian, I mean, I've invited him just in case a miracle happens, but he's busy.
He's not going to turn up today or tomorrow. He's very busy. He's very importantly busy.
Right, now, we got to help Sora get crabs.
Oh god, I never thought I'd hear that sentence outside of the Twitter or Tumblr page.
Oh, that reminds me.
Why does that remind you?
I've got to share the stream to, the group. You know, I mean, watch time is important. Yep, that's right. I don't give a... Right. I'll be
like
right
that.
with you.
I've
Just
got
a
calculated
second.
pizza.
I have shared the stream. Okay, and now I don't need to do that. Huh. Okay. Right. We need crabs. I don't mean to confuse, Ollie. My intent is always to give you someone to talk to. Ah. I see. Right. Well, by all means, don't, stick around if you don't feel like it, but, you know. Always welcome. Although, it might take us a while to get crabs as necessary, so... And no, I refuse to stop wording it like that. Ah! We've got crabs! Can you help us get crabs? And you know, leaving comments can be an unreliable form of communication. I suppose. Do you know where we can get crabs?
What's making that cannon move?
Oi, over here.
Seb would be having a field day right now.
I'm back, Ollie.
I've got crabs. 17 of them. 18.
You'll find some ingredients around here.
Hello there, Pete. Good to see you.
Hey, Petey Pete. It's Petey Pie. Or Seb would say number 20.
Hey, no, 20. Try searching for infected
I'm
cells.
sick
Yes.
of being another face in this faceless organization. We're not a faceless organization, number 326.
That'll help
Oh,
us get
sorry.
crabs.
Where's the seediest part brothel in all of this land? I'm sure we'll be able to get a whole crux of crabs there. Oh yeah, Ollie, did you see that Mario Brothers thing I sent you?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah. Mario having an existential crisis. Look, Mario, there is a box with a question mark on. I have a question for God. Why? I don't know, just seeing Mario get depressed is just funny. Well, that and then setting the guy who was playing Donkey Kong on fire. I'm not fucking filming with you people anymore. Honestly, I thought of you at the point when Luigi broke his ankle and he started strangling him.
Oh.
It's burned me. It's actually fucking burned me. I'm not filming with you two ever again.
Yeah.
The guy playing Mario was Filthy Frank.
Ah. I don't know who that is. Like, that's a name you mention a lot. I've never seen it.
I know you haven't seen any of... Basically, he was a musician. He's a musician who also did some very, very fucked up comedy. But now he stopped doing it because the basic gross out comedy he was doing started doing actual damage to his body, like his throat and to his actual health, so he stopped doing it so he could focus on his music career.
Right.
But he also sang many songs as the internet character he created, known as the Pink Guy, which included songs such as "Shut the fuck up, you're a stupid cunt," and
Right.
"Kill Yourself." Songs he actually did that were actually very good considering, but he's gone on to make, you know, real songs and real music now.
Right.
He did things like he mocked weeaboos, he mocked, well, Facebook in general. Yeah. They didn't throw the dips to date of, you know, these.
Oh god, the shortcuts don't update the magic. Oh, Filthy Frank, says Pete. Ah, so Pete knows who you're talking about.
Pete knows who Filthy. Yeah, Pete knows who Filthy Frank is. So I'm sure he knows who Pink Guy is.
Why am I Mr. Pink?
It's literally just a pink bodysuit he wears, where he just makes noises with a bunch of subtitles coming up. But the thing is that Frank himself, or Joji, as he's going by now, is actually like part Japanese. No! Nicole!
What's
No
happening?
one's watching Nicole. She's trying to climb up and push the buttons on the PS4. This is E.T.
She's not trying to push the button, she's just fighting.
Ah, we found crabs. The shouting, you made me jump a bit there, Sam.
Sorry. Just her hand was very close to the power button. Because she's a curious little monkey.
I only know Filthy
Yes,
Frank.
it does. It restarts the entire thing.
Right, well, if you disappear abruptly, I'll know why.
She has those tiny skinny fingers now. They're made pointing at speed. Yeah, oh yeah, the "it's time to stop" oh yeah, the "it's time to stop" meme.
Oh, is that him?
It's time to stop. It's time to stop it right now. This is cancer. I can literally feel the tumors poking out of my back.
Thundaza?
Yeah.
Not
but it's
only
time
does it seem no less broken in this game than it was before, there is an even more broken spell that is slightly less accessible to compensate. I'm starting to think we should have geared Sora towards magic. Just because the Thundaga spell would have just...
Yeah, but it would have only gotten you so far.
Yeah, true.
That's the problem. You see, it's good for clearing out enemies and stuff, but when you're fighting one-on-one battles, which you'll be doing a lot of, you know, with the bosses, and you really want to focus, that's kind of, you know, then it'd work against you.
Yeah. Bombardier!
So yeah, it's time to stop meme is just him.
I think I see something on the roof.
He also did a thing called Pimp My Wheelchair, where he got his friend and started pimping it, like, doing things to his wheelchair. Actually, that's a nice chair. I'm fucking taking it. He also did a life hacks thing that Liz didn't like very much, but I can see why.
Life hack!
Are those birds outside your house being too loud? Then just fucking kill them! Can't reach that remote? Summon the demons of Zenthar! They'll do anything! He's just like rolling his eyes in his skull while fake blood's coming out of him while he's screaming. Are you tired of dating women? Then become a homosexual! And then as soon as he's going on, it just keeps ending with it telling him to kill himself while he's got the gun in his mouth. Just fucking do it!
The only it's time to stop meme I saw, and I
Is
thought
it him
that's
holding
what.
a giant clock?
Yeah,
Screaming, it's time to stop.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I
that's
only saw
basically-
it, and I thought it was made for this because I've only seen it that once. Was when they were showing a scene from the new Powerpuff Girls cartoon where they're twerking.
No, the thing is, that is used on a lot of things when something is going to, it's gone on for long enough, or, right, this thing just needs to stop existing now.
This is an abomination.
I am just the way God made me, and I am ashamed to be His creation. Though I maybe laughed too loud at one of the things that wasn't so funny, when he's mentioning about the people on Facebook who think they can who draw one picture and think they're an artist. Wow, we've got a regular Van Gogh here. Oh no, wait, he had to cut off his ear, which would mean you're just a faggot with his ear cut off. He also randomly speaks Japanese in places for reasons.
Right.
And he did actually have like an ongoing plot going on over the few years where he had like himself in a black suit, in a black bodysuit, with eyes drawn on him, calling itself Chin Chin, that would speak in random Japanese.
Apparently
Yeah,
Disney
other
is happy with EA's treatment of Star Wars.
That's
somehow.
not good. Yeah, that's not good. So, wait. They're pissed off at the comics and the toys that aren't selling at all.
Well,
but
they
they're
admit
okay.
that they know nothing about games and they don't seem to care to learn. that was basically what the announcement copped to, really.
Jesus Christ! So they're I'm just going to say
So
this in
they
regards
don't
to the Star
care
Wars
is the answer to that.
Yeah. My thoughts in the Star Wars games. Again, before EA got exclusivity rights, we got loads of games come out, and I will admit I never played Knights of the Old Republic, although it seems like it was basically Mass Effect.
I own
or
it
Mass
on
Effect.
Steam, and I've never played it. It's on my list. I probably won't get around to it unless I stream it, which I'm open to doing now that I know how. But
Might as well. But yeah, the thing is, from what I've heard, Disney weren't happy enough with the comics at all, because for many reasons.
yeah.
They aren't happy with the toys because they're not they are basically they admitted that the toy market, apparently, which is where Star Wars has made most of its money in the past, merchandising. Let's quote Yogurt. Basically,
Merchandise.
toy sales went down by about 2%, but action figure sales went up by 10%, and they had to make a special case for Star Wars because they were the only toys that weren't selling. Apparently, wrestling toys are selling, which is fine. Other such things are selling, but Star Wars toys they can't get rid of, apparently. They're having to reduce them on a ridiculous scale just to try and get rid of them, and I'll admit I've been to... The closest thing I have is in a thing called the Entertainer, which is basically just a toy.
Well...
It's like toys, effectively. But they also do pop. I go in there sometimes to look at Funko Pops, because let's face it, Funko Pops, and I just like to laugh at the fact that there is an Iron Sheik Funko Pop that I'm never going to buy because it's the Iron Sheik, and I'm not, even though it's only £4, I'm not going to spend the money on it.
Well, I can't turn the camera to look at them, but I have a load of Force Awakens figurines, figures up there on the top shelf, and the fact that they're not selling might be due to the fact that they're shit. Like, I mean, those figures that I've got aren't even posable.
Apparently it's down to a lot of facts. It's the fact that they're characters that no one's asked, the kids don't want, apparently. According to the people who work in the shop who are complaining, people just want the good characters, apparently. They want the characters like Vader, they want Grievous sometimes, probably because he looks cool. They want, the classics. They want the classic stuff. That stuff sells. The new stuff no one wants. And they've had to reduce a lot of the new Force Awakens and the Last Jedi things ridiculously, and they're still not selling. But that's apparently happening worldwide, that they're just not selling. And Disney were kind of a bit peeved because, part of the thing was Star Wars has always made its money on merchandising, and the merchandising is kind of not doing as well as they hoped it would.
Well, BB-8's popular. I know that because I couldn't get one for ages.
A droid is always going to be popular. That is a fact, because droids are fun. Even C-3PO is fun to a degree. And the comics, well,
I reckon Seb would have a field day with a C-3PO figure.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to the comics, however, the only things I know about the recent stuff is making it so that Jar Jar may in fact be he is a Force user apparently now.
Donald just shouted crabs.
Yeah, apparently Jar Jar Binks now pretended to be dumb, and then when the clones called him out for basically being a moron, when they were attacked by the droids, the battle droids, he suddenly was able to use a lightsaber pretty proficiently and kill a load of them. Then, as soon as anyone else saw him, he dropped the lightsaber and pretended to be dumb again.
Yeah. I don't think they'll make the evil Jar Jar theory canon, but I think they're going to have fun teasing it.
No, I mean, the comics also did a thing where they were talking about how, they did an entire thing celebrating the women of, Star Trek, Star Wars, but then tried to not focus on Ahsoka.
Right.
They had Ahsoka, but they tried to pay the barest minimum attention to anything involving her. They wanted to focus on the newer characters and sometimes Princess Leia, but not Ahsoka, not the one everybody does like and everyone could universally agree is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
No, you might eat my wallet. I've seen what happens when you lose children's wallet. You'll take the card, so you'll damage something to them. Nope. Yeah, I liked Ahsoka. I even liked her older form. Yeah, when she fought Anakin.
Yeah. So yeah, Disney are perfectly happy to let EA keep the exclusivity license because they don't care about games.
Oh, fucking hell, Disney. Fuck.
Or they don't know about games, so, like, you know.
Well, yeah, they don't know and they don't care enough. I mean, you'd think that even taking away the fact that they don't know about games, the controversy and the fact that the government got involved because of EA's mishandling would be enough for them to go, you know...
They fired James Gunn for less.
Yes, Ollie, they fired James Gunn for less. I agree. Yeah, I'm not saying what they're doing is right. Far from it. I think what they're doing is fucking stupid. I think taking the license away from EA was something that people were saying, yes, take it away from them. It's clear they don't know what they're doing. Or, well, they know what they're doing, it's just what they're doing is going to cause problems, but I'm just going to call it right now. EA cannot change. They are incapable. When this comes back to bite Disney on the ass, when the government is involved, and when the government gets involved again,
which they will, because EA can't stop.
I just want to throw it out there and say, Disney deserve no fucking sympathy.
Yeah, they were warned.
This was their chance. As far as I'm concerned, this was their chance to do something and maybe give it to another company. And they chose. They've made the choice to let it stay with a company that almost brought government sanctions into things.
Well, we don't know that they're going to renew the exclusive license
okay.
with EA.
Hold on,
we just know that they have no plans to take it off them at the moment.
Let's see. Let's see. Nice. Yeah.
I'd venture that's nearly enough.
Yeah.
Sora, over here. That's ready. Here goes. Oh.
Ah! Ah! Yeah.
Ready? Here goes. Oh.
Ah! Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey,
Yeah, when the government get involved, when all this with EA, I just want to let it be known, I called it, and Disney deserve literally zero sympathy for anything that comes this way, because they had the chance, and they knew full well that EA couldn't because EA does not care what it does, so long as, you know, it pleases its investors, its real customers. And that mentality, I mean, I am
leaving it with
Jim
them
on
out of
Battle.
after Battlefront 1. Fair enough, they didn't know. Leaving it with them after Battlefront 2. Well, clearly they don't care.
To have one gaming controversy can be seen as somewhat of a misfortune. To have two makes you look like quite the arsehole.
Oh! Oh! Yeah!
Yeah, this is two things. I mean, Battlefront 2 was an apology for the Battlefront 1.
Well, it was meant to be.
Back off!
Oh no, it is an apology, it's just a fucking poor one.
Yeah.
Return to the
Poor
docks
apology.
where the ship is waiting.
Yeah.
Right. We've got crabs. Now we got to go back to the docks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God, is it sad that I long for the days when Star Wars games were pretty much like, you know, the Lego ones, or even that really bad PS1 one.
Yeah. Well, that was good for the time.
I know it was good for the time. I think Guru Larry once said that the reason he doesn't like to judge old games by today's standards, or, you know, watch people review old games, purely because, you know, he only likes to look at reviews based on the games at the time they were released.
Yeah.
So it is always fun to watch the stupidest things that gaming journalists have ever said, and there was one mentioned when Alien Resurrection came out, and this person was hyping up the PS2, which can't blame him for. So he spent the time telling people that they'd be better off waiting for the PS2 game Colonial Marines. Insert laugh track here.
Aye, that's all of them. Now, to my final task. Be back in a trice. There, mates. Fit to sail any sea. Now, Sora, one final inquiry. Is there any particular reason we wanted this ship?
Yeah. To explore the seas. Free as the wind.
Good answer. You are a pirate. Captain Sora.
But Jack, why do you keep saying final? Like you're leaving.
Ah, it's because this me has run his course, mate.
I remember the first internet video I ever saw was iRobot, which was just it, but it was, you know,
Aye, the surrogate
pirate
thing
themed.
that the goddess of the
That
sea
had been edited so
sent
that
here
the
to help you
robot
lot.
had like an eye patch.
Of course, any me is still me. I may be duplicatable, but I'm
I
always
did not
incomparable.
murder him.
We'll
Yar!
see. She smiles upon us, Sora. And let's leave it at that, shall we? For now, the real me has a crucial
From the
engagement.
director of Men in
At
Black.
Shipwreck Cove, where the pirate brethren will meet Beckett and his lot in battle to win back our freedom.
Then let us help.
No, it's for pirates to resolve, but not you, Sora.
It's
You're as free
Captain,
as the
not
winds
Johnny
now,
Depp.
and far you'll go.
I'll be a
Ah.
spirit animal.
So,
Let me
Jack
show you
was
how to
showing us
beat
the
that
way.
Bombaclat Freezer.
All you got to do is...
Jack, he said it was
So,
the
what
pirates'
do you
battle
think
to
now,
fight.
you Neckian? I think Ridley Scott's gonna sue somebody. Whatever you
But a
mean.
fight for pirates
Let me touch your skin.
is a fight for us! Come on, let's find the real Jack.
Pete says it's Captain, not Johnny Depp.
It seems the world is finally as sick of Johnny Depp as I have been for years.
It was only a matter of time.
'Twas never a matter of if, only when.
Oh, Wally, don't even start thinking you're Corin.
Of course not.
You made a deal with me, Jack, to deliver the pirates.
I mean, you're not
And here
Yamcha.
they are.
Uh,
Don't be bashful. Step up. Claim your reward.
Sparrow, your debt to me is still to be satisfied. 100 years in servitude aboard the Dutchman. As a start.
That debt was paid, mate.
You escaped.
I propose an exchange. Will leaves with us, and you can take Jack.
Done.
Undone.
Done.
Jack's one of the 9 pirate lords. You have no right.
King,
As you command, your nips.
Scurvy blackguard!
Easy there, mate. You wouldn't want to damage the leverage now, would you?
that looks nothing like Keira Knightley. Heh, I concur.
Now,
That looks nothing like Carter Becker.
You know what I'm going to do after all this? Get myself a bushload of apples. You know, it would have been great if they'd hired Paul Burchill to play him.
advise your
But he's
brethren.
busy being a fireman.
You can fight, and all of you will die. Or you cannot fight, in which case only most of you will die.
we will fight, and you will die.
What's George Washington doing in this game? Oh, hey, Sam.
Hello.
Collect white crabs to level up the ship. With each level, the ship's cannon count will increase. You may also unlock brand new actions. Find as many crabs as you can. Ah, it never ends. We've still got to get crab. There goes back, guys. Or else you will die.
Who knows what other shores they might turn up on?
Dogs.
Do the crabs respawn? I mean, crabs is persistent, isn't it?
That's a good question, Oliver.
Because 62 left to level up, I think it's worth looking around for them.
Everybody likes fishy.
Take the helm. Hey, Uncle Scar. Die!
Good to see Final Fantasy 15's warp mechanic is still is.
Warp mechanic, yeah. I've got to play that again. Oh.
Look at those clouds.
That must be Shipwreck Cove, the place that Jack told us about. Oh, didn't we sail past that rock before?
Ah, there's a Moogle. Yo.
Oh.
Fire! Take this! Yes!
Everyone stay calm. We're taking over the
Our
ship.
friends are waiting for our help.
Jack said Shipwreck Cove, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Uncle Scar. Die!
Time for the sharp rocks.
Yeah, I hope they don't poke a hole in the ship.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh.
Burned I did.
Yeah!
No.
Yeah!
It's not unbearable.
Okay, we're off! Cannons! Fire!
Do you need time to be prepared?
Low and steady wins the race.
Yeah, we need to go and prepare, or we'll only get in the way.
Hey, Uncle Scar. Die.
Luxord!
Ah, you do know how to make good time. Yes, one must simply marvel at your celerity. But such compulsive behavior is eventually going to bring you nothing but sorrow.
Lost him again!
How are we gonna go after him?
First, get your harmless.
Right! Hear my call! Woohoo! I call wins! I call wins! We've got him now! No, the ship!
You see them, they think I must die.
When I was a lad, I ate myself. Ah. today? Oh, I feel so gay. I pick my pet. Tell them who's responsible for Mufasa's death. I'm feeling constipated.
Okay.
Hear my call!
When I was a lad, I checked for steroids every morning to help me get large. Now I'm grown, I inject heroin, so now I have AIDS. I'll cure my AIDS. My AIDS is gone.
Oh. Hear my call!
She was injected with Ritalin to help her slow down.
Slow down.
Let's do this! We got him now!
Lord!
Lord! Yeah.
Why don't you go to walk down this path and take a look at my dick? Taco Bell. We come to collect your money.
I've come to collect your money.
Let's do this!
I'll have dinner. Make I'll come. I'm especially good at projectile defecation.
Maybe I should have leveled up the ship some.
Maybe. You should.
How could this happen?
As a specimen, yes, and yes, and...
Don't talk that way about my father. He's crazy. I'll never get this boner to work. The beast will make out with your children.
You'll come after them in the night.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you had feelings.
What is my comment section right now? I don't mind.
It's literally full of YouTube poops from people. He'll come in the house.
Now, if you need anything, then go ahead and stop.
I remember when we made a YouTube poof.
Did we?
We made the Colonel Take It Easy video.
Oh yeah. I guess that counts.
Don't be hard on Meryl. It doesn't suit a hill legend like you. I have no dick.
I know. I didn't actually know what a YouTube poop was when we made that. I don't think any of us did. No, it's
I only got one. But you know I can't say the Maybe it would give me great pleasure if you would break down the door and join me for dinner. I might look into another TV movie hunt. If you're okay.
Why don't
Like
you
one
use
right
the
across
ship's
from
power, Sora?
Let's do this!
I can't look!
Yeah, I'll look around. I mean, you never know, I might find one in Deborah's. I'll look. Wait.
It ends here.
Might be able to find one online. We'll think about it. We'll look into it. I'm not hungry, points at the door. She doesn't eat me. She doesn't eat at all. Nicole.
Oh dear.
Oh, Nicole, were you being stupid?
Don't call her that.
Oh. She was trying to climb something and then fell over. She's not ready for walking yet. Not yet. Not yet. No. You're trying to walk before you crawl. Trying to walk before you crawl.
Why don't you use the ship's powers?
Okay.
I call winds! We've got 'em now!
Oh, soda. Oh, Pepsi. Holy shit, it's working. It's better than Coca-Cola. Okay, I won't use those. I won't use that word. I'm sorry. I hold my soda because Mummy drinks it all.
Oh no!
I literally come down and your mum's got an IV drip going, put it in my veins!
What good is carbonated juice in my veins?
I don't know, Liz, you tell me!
Can't you see he's sick? Then he shouldn't have come to stir up the pigs!
I'm not some stupid Mountain Dew addict.
Oh god, Mountain Dew. Oh god, it's horrible. I still love Colt Cabana's tweet going, just saying, Mountain Dew stinks your balls.
Take this!
Colt Cabana has given me no reason to not trust him. God, I remember we used to drink Mountain Dew all the time. Idiots we were. Mountain Dew it. Let's get down to business.
Let's do this!
Up the stairs, the priest started. From the first moment that I saw, I laughed. I like Mulan.
Yes.
I think she's
To
one
be
of the
honest,
better Disney princesses.
I'm almost glad that the live-action remake plans appear to have fallen through.
I'm happy when any live-action remakes plans fall through. See, you're feeling better now. Just don't climb on things you shouldn't be climbing on. No. Wasn't there already a live action Mulan? Yeah, but not a Disney one.
Let's do this!
Maybe.
Here we go!
Look, Taiwan, Japan, Taiwan and a couple of others have very weird things.
No, it wasn't Taiwan.
Let's do this! Keep going, Sora!
Bloody pirates and their teleporting ships. I'm wondering if a live-action Mulan could work. I'm sure it could. The question is, should it?
Probably not. Look, there does not need to be live-action versions of any of the Disney cartoons. It does not need to exist. There doesn't need to be live-action versions of anime shows. Look, I don't need to see a live-action My Hero Academia, just like I didn't need to see a live-action Death Note. I didn't need to see a live-action Black Butler, and I certainly don't want to see a live-action version of Gurren Lagann.
Here we go!
And we did not, and Ollie will agree with me, did not need to see live-action Dragon Ball.
I'm retroactively okay with it because it led to Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, and Dragon Ball Super.
Okay, in hindsight, yes.
On principle, we did not need. Yeah, we didn't know that was going to happen at the time. We couldn't have.
Yeah. Judging it by its own movie, it's kind of fucking shit. In fact, there's no kind of, I suppose. It is absolutely.
It's incredibly fucking shit.
Like, look,
even
say what you want about the Nostalgia Critic. I'm sure everyone will. His review of it with mass correction for Karibo pretty much summed it all up. Especially when Malcolm kept trying to shoot the movie.
Yeah.
He's a fan.
How did this happen?
Oh, for God's sake!
Ah, but you're forgetting the most important part. See how she gets the herbs. Makes the medicine. Mixes the medicine. Applies the medicine to Piccolo. You're not getting your sequel. Right?
Like, I knew nothing about Channel Awesome before the shit hit the fan, but
yeah. I'll be honest, I haven't dealt with Channel Awesome in quite a while. I mean, they still do a Disney December here and there that I watch, but he's basically broken his rule of not reviewing Disney movies anyway, so why not? He's
not reviewing what?
He made it a point that he wouldn't review movies past a certain date, because then they don't become nostalgic. That was kind of the point.
Yeah.
And then he started reviewing movies as soon as they came out of the cinema. Like, he reviewed the Star Wars Star Wars The Last Jedi, literally as soon as it came out.
Yeah.
Spending most of the thing, without giving too many spoilers, overhyping the Porgs as a joke.
The Porgs are fine.
No, the joke was that he was making them out to be the most important thing, and going, don't fuck the Porgs. The Force would not exist without the Porgs.
Fire!
And then at the end, finally going, no, they're not that important. They're adorable, right?
Fire!
I think they used about the right amount.
And he did the Ghostbusters movie as well, mainly because James Rolfe wouldn't, I think.
It ends here. It ends here. Oh, whoa. Here we go.
Oh, and apparently we might be getting another Mortal Kombat movie this year.
It ends here.
Oh God.
Oh, come on, it won't be as bad as Annihilation.
I'm worried it won't be as good as Annihilation.
Oh, come on. With Warner Brothers behind it, it might actually have a good enough budget, and since they technically have NetherRealm Studios under their, banner, there's a chance. If they let Ed Boon do his thing.
I mean, the Mortal Kombat story isn't anything special anyway.
No, but granted, I mean, when you think about it, Ollie, there's
It's
only
not an
actually two
especially
Mortal
deep lore.
No. Well, actually...
And this kind of works in its favour, really.
They've redone it so many times, I suppose, but... Well... I think it's funny there's so many Mortal Kombat games and yet only 2 of them actually revolve around a tournament.
Around the titular tournament, yeah.
Well, think about it. Only Mortal Kombat 1 takes place without a tournament. The second movie is the resolution to the tournament, which, if Earthrealm win, then Khan can never challenge for Earthrealm again. The third one is literally him invading because he can. Well, but yeah, just invading, which the new timeline kind of points out if they just let him do it, everything would have worked out. Mortal Kombat 4 is Shinnok's invasion, which is nothing to do with the tournament.
Yeah.
Deadly Alliance and Deception are about dealing with Shang Tsung and Quan Chi and Onaga. And Armageddon is literally dealing with an excuse to get rid of all the characters.
Think of the first one, it proved a decent enough Mortal Kombat movie as possible. Yeah, it's possible. I don't trust Warner Brothers to make it. I mean, they screwed up Batman v Superman, which as a concept should have been foolproof.
It ends here.
Gotcha!
Well, I think a decent enough Mortal Kombat movie is possible. And the question is, what would they be doing? What timeline would they be doing? Since they seem to be the new game seems to want to undo it all. The entire premise so far of Mortal Kombat 11 seems to be that a brand new character that has never been mentioned before, who is an elder god of time, doesn't like that Raiden did what he did in the Mortal Kombat 9 reboot. And has only now stepped in, deciding that apparently kidnapping and torturing Shinnok was the final straw, and he's altered time too much.
Yeah.
As such, they're bringing back characters who have been killed, so Baraka is back, Kabal is back. Well, they announced Kabal the other day, and Kano.
Yeah. I like this level in this game. The sailing thing is nice.
Sorry, Nicole, the Jimmy Savile impression.
I'll fix it for you.
Shut up or I'll fix it for you, and you, and you, and you.
That was a Noel Fielding doing an evil Jimmy Savile impression.
Who would you have play Shao Kahn in the Mortal Kombat movies? So it's totally not the guy who played him in Annihilation, because that was just underwhelming.
We've all been quite worried about you.
Somehow I've got the idea of Brock Lesnar playing him.
Isn't that...
The problem is Brock doesn't have the charisma to do, you know, any of his catchphrases.
Let's see.
I'm afraid
Terry
you've
Crews.
missed a few things while you've been gone.
Jack. He's been taken by Cutler Beckett.
Yes. And Beckett commands Davy Jones and the Flying Dutchman.
You will die.
Barbossa thought we could defeat them if we released Calypso.
No.
Goddess of the sea,
Peter Mensa as
really
Shao Kahn.
Bound in human form.
Disney getting the rights to Mortal Kombat. And that Kingdom Hearts game where they ended up in the Mortal Kombat world.
Aye. A fatal goddess.
That'll be...
Think about it. The way they close the key heart to the world is that they rip out the heart. They rip out the heart of someone, and then Sora has to reluctantly lift the Keyblade.
Use that key to free me, sir.
Yeah, use it.
You have my most certain promise. And the power
Get
of
over
the
here.
seal of Awishka be yours.
So, Tia Dalma was Calypso.
I should don't know. Rising, I might say Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
The Doctore.
That
That
she
guy.
might just be able to help us again.
Yeah.
That's a
Can't
good
give up
shout,
now.
Khan.
We can all fight together. The sea belongs to everyone.
I mean, let's face it, I don't even think the reboot got Dolly on Shinnok.
Huh? You did?
Sometimes it just goes in one ear and right out the other.
So I don't know if doing a movie Shinnok's going to do
really?
any better. I mean, Quan Chi, to be honest, there's only ever been one good Quan Chi ever, and that was the one in Mortal Kombat, in the Mortal Kombat Conquest, that TV series.
What was it? Yeah, Mortal Kombat Conquest.
Yeah, I think it is Conquest.
You will listen to me.
Cool. It's just that that sound you made every time he was disappointed in anything. That was the best one. The worst part is, the first time Quan Chi appeared in anything at all, was the Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm cartoon. That was his first appearance before Mortal Kombat Mythologies or Mortal Kombat 4.
As we succeed and they fail. Gentlemen.
Plus, you know, Conquest makes it funnier just for the line when he calls back his servants. He goes,
"Hoist the colors!"
What? But the fact it was so bad it couldn't get a sequel, it couldn't get a second season.
I didn't think it was that bad. I liked it.
Ollie, I didn't like Shao Kahn's helmet, and the fact of the matter was, yeah, the stories were put together pretty badly, and the fact it fucked up certain things, like, you know, someone else became Mileena, or they brought Scorpion and Sub-Zero in at times when they wouldn't have even been alive.
Yeah.
Oh, and the fact the last episode killed everybody. Literally, the last episode ended with Kitana, Reptile, Kung Lao, and everybody else being killed, and it was either going to be, according to the writers, they couldn't decide on whether or not the Elder Gods would have interfered and somehow undone everything.
No, I'd say someone more muscular than Vincent D'Onofrio would be needed.
Yeah, apparently it was either going to be the Elder Gods were going to interfere and, you know, undo all Shao Kahn's damage because he basically invaded Earthrealm without victory in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Or it was going to be a Kung Lao dream.
A Kung Lao dream?
Yeah, the entire last few episodes, you know, the ones where everybody died, was just going to have been a dream.
Has the heart of Davy Jones in it. There's no way it's the
That
chest
was the
that you're
plan.
looking for.
Season 2 was either going to be that, or it was going to be
knows what's in the chest
literally the
we're
Elder
looking
Gods
for.
undoing everything
If it's
Deus
a
Ex
black
Machina
box,
style.
then we are to collect it. Simple as that.
You don't know what's in it? Then why do you need it? How will you know you found it?
Got me. Regrettably, the higher-ups haven't deigned to tell us. But they did say the box contains hope.
Huh?
That's all you'll get from me.
Hey.
It's far too chaotic to find a box like this. Perhaps I'll remove that ship from the picture.
I got the charger. I got a charger. Guess what's inside it?
Oh, the Kraken.
You know, I showed you that Dragon Ball episode once.
Which one?
Should afford me time to look.
Yeah, you know the bit where they send Master Carrot to the moon and he has to spend all his time on the moon making mochi.
Will and the others need
Oh yeah.
this.
And we never forget the fact that the moon was destroyed twice.
Yeah. Yeah, Master Carrot's dead.
At least once.
Alright, we're gonna kill the Kraken.
No, because then the Wish would literally have to say, bring back the moon and whoever was on it. They only wish for the moon to come back. So no more mochi on the moon. Master Carrot is dead and probably never coming back. Master Roshi destroyed it the first time, and then you see Master Roshi destroyed it, and then Kami restored it, and then Piccolo destroyed it in Z. Because of Gohan, yes. Pretty much he'd already turned Grade 8, so he destroyed the moon to stop him, but then after realising that's what turned Gohan into that, he made sure that the moon would stay gone to make sure Nappa and Vegeta didn't have the advantage. No one counted on the artificial moon, and no one's mentioned it since. Because basically no one... to be honest, from what I've seen, no one's tail seems to grow back anyway. Apart from Gohan's that one time.
Goku's did a couple of times.
Goku's did a couple of times, but in Z, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, Vegeta's never came back after Yajirobe cut it off.
Hear my call!
Yeah!
I don't really know what the standard is for when your tail disappears, because Pan doesn't have one, and Trunks doesn't seem to have one.
Kami said he could fix it so tails never grow back.
Well, and Goten doesn't have one. So yeah, I think Gohan was the last one to have a tail. No, Kubo's the one who does Bleach. Toriyama's the one that does Dragon Ball. Well, Toriyama doesn't remember a lot of things that he's done, so... It just might have been something he's just decided not to bring back again and leave it at that, because the movie, from what I understand, explains the tale why Broly doesn't have one. But this Broly from... I think it's Universal, this Broly is best Broly.
Yeah. Gotta find a way to get you to see that movie.
Oh, don't worry, I'll see it one way or another. I mean, I'm already pre-ordering the My Hero Academia movie, since that's already up for pre-order at this point.
Right.
Because I don't know if HMV's in administration right now, and I don't know if that's even going to stay open by the time the movie comes out.
Oh, they've been saved from administration, but a lot of stores are closing.
Well, that sucks. I hope the Sterling one isn't closing.
I know that the Manchester one is. I don't...
I'll put that one up.
Yeah.
Right then. Door closes. HMV reveals which stores are set to close. 27 stores will close. List, Aberfoyle, Glasgow. Okay, Glasgow is closing. Okay, we're safe.
It's not even exploding.
Okay, lists of stores set for closure are Bath, Blue Water, Kent, Bristol, Cress. Chichester, Exeter Princessary, FOP Bristol, FOP Glasgow Byers, FOP Manchester, FOP Oxford, Glasgow, Guernsey, Hereford, Trafford, Manchester, Maryhill, Dudley, Oxford Street, Central London, Queensgate, Peterborough, Plymouth Drake Circus, Reading, Meadowvale, Sheffield, let's see, Southport, Throck, Turnbridge, Wells, Uxbridge, Watford, Westfield, Shepherd's Bush, and Wimbledon.
Right, I don't recall you mentioning Nuneaton.
Nuneaton isn't on the list, so Stirling, which is the closest one to me, and Nuneaton are safe.
Right.
Canadian entrepreneur Mr. Putman, 34, bought the retail chain in 2014. He previously bought HMV's Canadian business in 2017. The Canadian firm Sunrise has emerged as the buyer of collapsed music chain HMV, beating competition involving Sports Direct for Sports Directo. The firm will buy 100 stores out of administration, securing 1,487 jobs. But 27 stores will close, resulting in 455 redundancies. Well, these are the ones that are planned for closure. I kind of think that London and Glasgow might be able to keep their stores open.
Yeah.
Mainly, I only say so because the London is basically the capital of England, and Glasgow isn't the capital of Scotland, but it might as well be.
Right.
Edinburgh is actually the capital.
It ends here.
I mean, Liz told me that, and I didn't believe her when she told me. When you said Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland, I refused to believe you. I know it is. I know it's just stupid. Yeah, that's because Glasgow's actually good. Edinburgh is shit.
Ah!
Sorry, I'm saying this thing. New period emoji is coming to keyboard.
Oh God! Why? Why?
Okay, a woman
Why
said
not,
it. It's okay.
apparently?
What?
Why not, apparently?
You know what? I need to look at something less stupid. Here's a cat rolling around in dollar bills. Oh, it's cute. It's a cat rolling around in money. All Might says gay is A-OK. I don't know, nothing beats you should be beating here villains, not your meat.
Yeah. You should be beating villains, not meat. Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken. Ah, 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 ah.
So, you got what you want. Perhaps you're the better player among us. However, I must demand you give that to me.
Pardon? You must be mistaken, mate. I'll not be giving you anything.
Then I invoke the right of parley.
No. No parley. Look around. We're a little busy. And besides, I've already got all that I want, mate.
Okay, that was quite Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep. Still works.
Jack Sparrow, are you lost? Prisoners don't belong on deck. Your station is in the brig!
We're here!
Tables have turned, mate. Hardly. Just a few more maggots to join my crew!
Okay. Help Jack defeat Davy Jones.
Well, probably it's in the budget.
So they're basically pretending on Stranger Tides and Salazar's Revenge didn't happen. Fair enough.
That's not a bad trade-off.
Salazar's Revenge wasn't terrible, it just wasn't very good. It was average, boilerplate, run-of-the-mill, mediocre. Bombardier! Okay, giving them loads of health is not, you know, there's more to a challenge than just giving an enemy loads and loads of health.
Artificial difficulty.
It's fish full, your jokeness. I bet if Davy Jones had a rocket-powered hammer and a drill gauntlet to contend with in the original, he'd not have lasted so long. Yeah, I'm kicking his ass.
Let's find him and kick his ass.
You leave me no choice. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to kick your ass. What?
I'ma kick your ass in 10 languages.
Okay. We should be coming towards the end of the stream now.
To surrender?
The chest! Hand it over! Jack! Stay out of this, boy!
You're the best jokers all have in common. They're not played by Jared Leto. Yeah, well, that too.
Yeah.
Oh, they were both scary and funny. This is what he does. He gets something scary and makes it so funny. This is why I can't. This is why no one takes me seriously anymore. Now all the kids just look at me and go,
oh, for God's sake.
You'll see no mercy from me!
If you're getting this, I'll bring the water up to you. Yeah, I can bring you snacks as well.
Did you forget? I'm a harmless wretch! Love. A dreadful bond. And yet, so easily severed.
That's not true. I may still have a lot to learn about love, but I know what it means to share my heart with others. And it will take more than you to break a bond like that.
What does a whelp like you know about the heart?
The whelp has seen far more of the world than you know.
What of it? Tal?
Sorry.
Tana. Do you fear death? Do you?
I mean, Elizabeth and David didn't need to exchange words in the movie, so why in this as well?
So this is all they meant when they said hearts. We've been chasing the wrong box this whole time.
Heady tonic. Holding life and death in the palm of one's hand.
You're a cruel man, Jack Sparrow.
Cruel is a matter of perspective.
Is it?
Okay.
I can't believe what I'm watching.
I'm back. Sorry, what did I miss?
Oh, Davy Jones has stabbed Will.
You will not forestall my judgment.
Oh, Willie.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean by they toned down the violence a bit. You don't see the actual heart.
It is implied that your heart is in this box. Trust me and feel the pain.
Jack, can't we save him?
Part of the ship, part of the crew. The Dutchman must have a captain. Elizabeth, say goodbye.
I won't leave you!
Although apparently Pirates of the Caribbean was really big in Japan, so...
The Armada's still out there. The Endeavor's coming up hard to starboard. And I think it's time we embrace that oldest and noblest of pirate traditions.
Never actually been one for tradition. In we go!
It's nothing personal, Jack. It's just good business.
Oh my god, they stabbed the inside of a box! The other... How did they know that was the source of my power?
What is it? Yeah, I can do that.
The implication was clear.
Ready on the guns! Full canvas! Aye! Full canvas! Fire! Fire! Fire!
This game had better not block any cutscenes, the amount of cutscenes it has.
Might as well be its own movie.
Oh, and as of today, I have uploaded content to both of my YouTube channels every day for a week.
Nice.
Where's my platinum button, YouTube? Nah, nobody watches me. Shoshimi Gibbs.
The Flying Dutchman must have a captain. Just where Denaushi and Captain Turner must live in different worlds. One day ashore, 10 years at sea. It's a steep price.
Will.
Your chariot awaits, Your Highness.
Mrs. Turner.
Take care.
Jack. Thank you.
One day isn't enough time.
Well, there's always enough time for hearts to say what's true. Sora?
That's definitely not Kevin McNally. You know it's
It only takes a moment to connect with your mates.
Oh, we're up to 7. Nice.
With your hearties.
There's always enough time. And I'm going to find them.
I stand corrected. I just googled it and it is him. Oh, well that's cool. Oh no, now everyone's got crabs. the Caribbean. Wheel of Fate. Emphasis on strength. Form changes, high wind and storm flag. Seems like my kind of weapon. And now for 20 minutes of cutscenes.
Hey, Axel.
Huh? Hey, liking the look.
She's cut her hair
Cut your
too.
hair, too.
Oh,
So you
Jinx.
gonna try yours on?
I don't know. Maybe later.
But you always wear the same thing.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is how you pick me out of a crowd. I make myself easy to remember.
How thoughtful.
Oh, nah, not really.
Our training's almost finished.
Yeah.
Somewhere inside me is Naminé. If we can free Roxas, we can free her too.
I guess so.
Naminé was
I
made
wonder
when
if this
Sola
game is
freed me
more
from his
cutscene than game. I
So,
wouldn't say so.
Now
Depends
that
on
she's a
how
part of
side
me
quest
again,
happy you
I
are.
figured
But
all was right. But she can't look at this forest. Feel the wind on her face.
it certainly has a higher gameplay to
could, it would
cutscene
be different for
ratio
her.
than Metal Gear Solid
Her
4
time was
did.
short. But she lived it, and that makes it hers. What right did I have to take those feelings and experiences back? They don't belong to me. Nothing's as it should be. Not for her or Roxas.
I know. Way back when I was a kid,
Your
I met
sex
this other
spray,
weird kid.
gentlemen.
Somehow we became fast friends. Never saw him again. Nearly forgot about him, too. Then, I met Roxas. Couldn't believe it. The two of them were identical. Oh, I didn't tell Roxas. Didn't want him to go vanishing on me, too. The kid's name was Ventus. He's one of the lost Keyblade wielders we're looking for. Think he's still got me memorized?
Oh yeah, very memorized.
Now that we're going back, I'm worried about everything.
Well, you don't have to worry alone anymore, Axel.
And now a cutscene aboard the gummy ship, no doubt. Excellent, great. Well done, Doctor. I'm not a doctor. Shut up. We are men of science. We live our lives on a higher plane than you do, Buster.
No, I'm not a doctor. Shut up. We are men of science. We're pure and we respect. Isn't that right, Eddie? That's right. Now let's slap some of these on, go to the pub and see if we can pull some birds.
Mickey!
I have heard that this gives a satisfying ending to the series, though. So I'm going to miss Kingdom Hearts as a thing. Because it is a delightfully bonkers crossover, isn't it? Shall I tell it again? No thanks, I'd rather have a pineapple inserted violently into my rectum. You've been working here too long, mate.
It's about time. Hey, shut it. Oh, come on.
Better it ends before it goes bad, though, right? Well, the story already was for a while, but, you know. Oh. It would appear he has Ansem hostage. But he's supposed to be dead! And also voiced by Christopher Lee.
Please, I have created enough victims.
Yes, you have. All of the children sacrificed in the name of your research. So make things right.
I told you I did not take her. Her disappearance was why I put a stop to the research.
And that makes you honorable? You used Roxas and Naminé and threw them away. I doubt there's a merciful bone in your body. You took the girl and hid her. Now show me the data you are hiding here.
Roxas and Naminé. If there is any reason that I still draw breath, it is to atone for what I did to them.
He said Roxas.
He doesn't sound like Christopher Lee.
He needs us.
Yeah.
It's not a good enough impression.
If you do find the girl, what is it that you expect will happen?
The child's memory holds a mystery to unravel. One concerning the battle we seek between light and darkness. You know something, and that is why you stopped the experiments.
You are completely deluded,
Oh,
Xehanort.
a new follower. The Fox
We shall
77.
soon see.
Well, somebody likes what I do. That makes it all worth it.
Excuse me!
Who are you?
Oh, well, I'm
They
looking for
can't
a
do as well
friend
as
who used
Christopher
to
Lee,
live
can
here.
they? That is fair, but
No
still,
one lives here.
his absence is noticeable. But still.
Not one more step. Get out!
This way.
Oh.
Hey, loser!
Idiot.
Or not! Hater!
Who did that? Nobody's.
The squiggly things?
Why would that happen?
They protected me.
Hainer, get a move on!
Oh, okay.
I serve the organization. This is treason. I see what is happening. Have it your way, then.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, I think.
Nobody knows the twists and turns of Twilight Town better than us.
You are Roxas's friends.
That's right. So you know him too?
Oh yes, quite well.
Hey, Dirt. Guess it was worth staking out the old mansion after all, because this guy here is what I call elite.
That's the only proof we have that Roxas was our friend.
Tell us about him. We want to know him better.
My dear master, you are safe.
Who's there?
Evan, is that you? So, those nobodies were your doing.
Huh.
I have been waiting for this. Gave up a normal life in order to plant myself in the organization. And when I heard Xehanort had gone looking for you, I realized it was my chance to find you as well. For you see, I too wish to atone.
Well, that's a turn up. This is a sex shop, isn't it? I'll have 5 quid worth. It's not just that his absence is noticeable. I know. Set sail on your gummy ship. Not now. It's been 2.5 hours. That's half an hour more than I would normally do. Sammy, you still there? Sam? Sam! Well, before we go, let's visit the bistro real quick. Give Sam a chance to return. He's dead. He took a little tumble off the cliff. Oh, he does that on a daily basis. He'll be fine. Oh, a new dish.
Yes! How's that?
Scallop puele. What if he's away for 30 minutes? Well, I'll give him a couple of minutes. And then I shall end the stream without him. Right, I think we need more weapons, don't you? What if it's a ploy to get you to do one more level? Well, it will fail, won't it? I wonder if there's enough for another engine. Oh, not quite. Shame, because that looks good there. Exactly enough. Oh, it's just about to do it, right? You can't go wrong with the Series 4 deatomizer with new tape capacity. Yes, if only it weren't for this infernal limit. Oh, wait, but I did save it. Oh, damn. Okay, alright. It was these. Sam, where are you? And it looks like the next... Okay, I think that's long enough. Right, well, you can find Sam under Murasaki's Pit on YouTube, where it's the Bilge Podcast. You can find me at the places listed below. On Twitch, Ollie Johnson on YouTube,